Warner Brothers studio and its film Joker has become part of the gun safety debate.
Despite a lot of accolades about the acting ahead of the release of the movie, relatives of gun victims who've seen the movie trailer are expressing deep concern. CBS 2's Jennifer McLogan has this.
Box office analysts expect the R-rated film Joker to be a blockbuster when it's released next week.
Are they going to make a profit on our lives?
Dix Hill's mom, Linda Beagle-Schulman, her son Scott, a victim of the mass school shooting in Parkland. She calls the decision irresponsible to present the comic book villain Joker, a violent, mentally ill loner, as sympathetic.
This movie is really fueling the fire for anyone who might even be thinking about, being a copycat for a mass shooter.
Relatives of those killed during the 2012 movie theater shooting in Aurora, Colorado, sent a letter to Warner Brothers, the studio that released the Batman series, challenging them to lobby for gun reform and fund survivor intervention programs.
We wanted them to have civic responsibility, corporate responsibility, and to do the right thing by survivors of gun violence.
The Aurora Theater, where 12 were murdered, 70 injured during The Dark Knight Rises, will not show Joker.
Locally, several independent and corporate cinema owners tell us there will be extra security on hand, but reiterate that studies show no direct link between violence in movies and violence in the real world.
Batman has a big history with all the movies that have been out, and I don't think the movie's going to have an effect on anybody with any issues.
Hollywood, because a lot of people look at them as role models, and I don't think that they're helping the situation at all.
Any crowded place, I'm definitely a lot more on edge, especially as of late.
The Department of Homeland Security is sending alerts to the workplace warning of chatter on the dark web, but no specific threats.
If there is a movie with violent content, watch the trailer, know what your kids are seeing.
Police departments everywhere are monitoring, have a safety strategy in mind if ever confronted by an active shooter. From East Meadow, Long Island, Jennifer McLogan, CBS 2 News.
Warner Brothers says it has donated to victims of gun violence in the past. The movie, they add, is not an endorsement of violence. The parent company is calling for bipartisan legislation to address gun violence.